What's up, everybody? This is Domingo here on Network, and today's YouTube video I'm going to do a discussion video, and I'm going to discuss this new Bujin Link monster, and the name of this Bujin Link monster is called Bujinki Awashina. So here we go. Of course, this is the new Link monsters for Bujins. I'm very happy that Bujins got their own Link monsters because I love Bujins. And speaking of Bujins, guys, last week I already did my Bujin Link deck profile. If you want to see my and for those of you who has not seen my Bujin deck profile, I'm going to put that video in the description below so you guys can check it out. And I gotta say, it's pretty awesome that Bujin's getting their own Link monster, because Bujin is one of my favorite decks, and I love that deck. It's really, it's pretty cool. So yeah, so Bujinki Awashina is a light attribute Beast Warrior Link Effect monster, 1500 attack, Link 2. His Link arrows is pointing top, center, and bottom right. His Link material requires 2 monsters that have the same levels. And the effect of this card says you can use each effect among first and second effect with this card's name only once per turn. It cannot be used as a link material. First effect says if this card is linked summoning, you can special summon 2 monsters with the same level, one from your hand and one from your graveyard. Also, their effects are negated, and if you do immediately after this resolve, XC summon 1 XC monster using only those 2 monsters as materials. The second effect says, if an XC monster discard points or activates an effect by detaching an XC materials, you can target 1 spell check on your opponent control and destroy. Okay, so here's my thoughts about the first effect looks very nice. I like the first effect. The second effect is good, but the first effect though is amazing. Like you link summon this card, you special summon 2 monsters with the same level, one from your hand and one from your graveyard. The effects are negated, and then you can and after there's a result, you can immediately execute summon, which is pretty cool. So it helps you to get your it helps you to go for your XC summoning, which is pretty cool. And not to mention, of course, the link material does require 2 monsters with the same level, but all the Bujin monsters are all have the same levels. They're level 4. So they're level 4, which is it's pretty cool. So I'm not worried. So that's not a problem. Not really a problem though. So that's pretty good. That all the Bujin monsters have the same level, so they're level 4, which is cool. And of course the second effect, if an XE monster that that this card is pointing to, activates an XE effect by attaching an XE material target spell track on your opponent to destroy it. So that's pretty good to destroy your opponent's back row and stuff. The only thing I gotta say is that about this new Bujin Link monster is that his link. It's just that the link arrows I feel like could have been better. Yeah, his link arrows is pointing bottom right, which is good, but his other link arrows pointing top center. I feel like it wouldn't point maybe like on the bottom left or in the bottom. That would have been nice. But at least the effect of this card is pretty good. And not only that, but also the other downside is that this card cannot be used as link material, which is kind of sick. So yeah, those are the only 2 things I gotta say about this card. The link arrows, and also and it cannot be used as a link material. But I do like and not to mention, this card's attack points is 1500 as well, which is not that great of attack, but but the good thing about this card is that the effects is really good. So both effects of Bujinki Awashina is really good. So I do love this man. I don't know when. Hopefully, I don't know when that this card is going to be coming out in the TCG. Maybe next year. Well, maybe. Hopefully next year in 2020. But we'll see how it goes, because I definitely want to get this new Bujin Link monsters. So yeah, the effects are pretty good. The downside, attack points not that great. Um, link arrows. I mean, at least it's pointing on the bottom right. I feel like the other link arrow could have been better. Maybe at least pointing onto the links, pointing to your zone. That would have been better, and not your opponent's. And also cannot be used as a link material. So, but at least the effects are good. But I do want to get this card. Definitely want to get it. So hopefully in the future we can get this card next year in 2020, because I know I really want to get this card for Bujins, because Bujin deserves to have their own link monsters. But what do you guys think about this new link monster? So that's it for this video, guys. So if you like this video, share, subscribe, post your comments in the comments section. We'll tell you what you think about Bujinki Awashina. And that's it for this video, guys. So this is Domingo Hero Network. All I can say is take care, have a good day, goodbye, one. And Domingo Hero Network is signing out. Peace.